Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot. Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot. Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot.
Like the fire, time expired, then the villains was killed. 100,000 boots rather, mighty nation was sealed. Eat it running, cause these demons have no shame and no pride. Stutter Jake that love their masters will curl up and just die. That's your script, apply, repent, keep the devil at bay. Stay in the spirit, pray the Father, be the third to be saved. Let them run if you love Edoms, you corrupted in lust. You haven't applied any of these laws, so for you that'll stop. Call me a hostage, fight the pressure, revolution is here. We've been raised by these wolves in condition and fear. I'm a part of, can't you tell that we built to be brave? We got our revenge and execution, turn east on the slaves. You all dogs that die and breed, you can't assist with the king. You a runaway slave and your survival's a dream. Praise the Father gave us power if we endure to the end. The water wise and wisdom peace and kill the message of sin.
Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot. Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot. Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot. Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot.
Robbers preparing for battle, we coming with scriptures. They plotting and scheming with the plans to come and get us. You men of valor, here's an hour to hold position. Casualty awards, what it takes to get the kingdom, the taste of freedom. Can you picture the 12 tribes coming at your intentions of getting even with the heathen? You should have seen it. In times and war arises with the rumors peeking around the corner. No time for mourning cause the reaper's creeping. No time for sleeping. My mind's girded, fully loaded. Bombs, explosions, the whole world full of corrosion. Devil exposed to the world for who he is. No more mystery Babylon. You've been revealed. It's like a woman in travail. She's full of pain. This is the end of the ego second nature's main. We taking hold of the hill, as the scriptures say. Esau is the end of the world. Let the record play. Hey.
Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot. Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot. Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot. Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot.
Yeah, listen, who wanna clash with the titans? Masters of the universe wielding a sword of Zion. A mighty rhino, a lion, killing all of Poseidons and idols. Your faith residing. Was a heathen Goliath to El Shaddai was fire, lightning, oh so frightening. Siren, sound the siren. Wicked soul catchers and zombies behold the triumph. The islands move, the sky is gloom. Eyes up to eye your doom. The land of the free and the fire tomb. Lake of disaster, maggots poses. Master, coons and pastors. Fellowship and molten magma. Behold the answer to a deadly rampant cancer. The end is here. Esau, your end is near. So our mind is clear. Israel, no time to fear. Preach. As we war in the beast and stand tall till the Lord's prophecy come complete. When the sky cracks open, salvation comes from the east. Till then, keep your soul on fire and pray to the east.
Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot. Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot. Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot. Make it hot. MC, I'll be burning hot.
And they're strong when they come in, you know, you're gung-ho. That group that the seeds landed on stony ground was that group that came in and sprout up quick. Because they were excited when they came in. They made it past the wayside. Y'all follow what I'm saying, right? But they were so excited about it, they forgot to prepare themselves for temptation.
The war ain't never been over, it's only begun. The streets is getting kinda hot, dog, bringing the bun. You can't save all these other nations that was meant to be scum. In the matrix, but not Neo, they was never the one. Men acting like little girls, they just wanna have fun. Don't stay soaking in your sin, boy, it's better to run. Our name's written in the book, so we already won. It's up to you to mess it up, cause it's already done. Every day I'm killing my body like I'm holding a gun. If you ain't pure, then you'll be blinded when you stare at the sun. A lot of pressure in this life, and it gets demanded. Black Friday with your life, you'll be out here scrambling. Have faith and keep the laws, it go hand in hand, and not completely get what you
last man standing. Hope you will when it's your turn. I see no world's demise through my own eyes, yeah. And I put on the whole armor, blessed man, still standing, still standing, still standing, still standing, still standing, still standing.
The seed that fell on stones, because there was not much earth, meaning that they didn't study, they didn't get the experience, they did not endure in the trials.
We the last man standing like the back of the line, holding on to Edom's ankles cause they ending is nigh. Gotta keep a firm grip, we ain't letting them hide. Getting ready for his coming like he's about to arrive. Looking for the rain of fire, eyes full of heat. Prince of the peace, we follow like a Jordan's release. Stay in order like we're sitting in the restaurant seat, waiting for meat while sipping on a Darius drink. Stay in line with the laws, first 48. All the prophets kept the case like we attorneys for pay. Still standing for the righteous, we don't do it for fame. We just labor for the kingdom, ain't no minimum wage. Wartime always ready, scripts feeling heavy, bringing out bangers like a pulley levy. Heavyweight fighter got them dizzy, Henny. Leave the opposition feeling pissy, petty. They don't want no pressure, we apply for free. Have the heathen feel impressed like we was playing the keys. Stay in line, never crossing like a lowercase t. Sipping on tea while hitting hole in ones from a T.
Woo! When the fire come down, we the only ones that don't burn. We the last man standing. Hope you will when it's your turn. I see no world's demise through my own eyes, yeah. And I put on the whole armor, blessed man, still standing, still standing, still standing. Still standing, still standing, still standing.
My brother, be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world. Did
you hide the clothes, we on fire? Yeah, we back to set this thing on fire. Either you gon' ride it, you gon' ride it. Feel that fire, yeah, feel that. Is you hide the clothes, we on fire? Yeah, we back to set this thing on fire. Either you gon' ride it, you gon' die. Feel that fire, feel that fire, feel that fire, 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 fire. Yeah, we back to set this thing on fire. Is you high or cold, cause we on fire. Look the devil in his eyes, watch him nut up. Yeah, they mad, we tell the black woman to shut up. When you see us, hell yeah, we back to cut up. Sit the record straight, they think they got run up. I was ratting with my gun out, had to put that blunt out, had to pick that Bible up, my grace was back to run out. Correction got them running, cut them up like onions. You know how we coming, 4,000 times a dozen. Yeah, I'm gonna be beamed up, but I ain't no pyro. I need a window seat, like Erica Badu. Did it to the wedding, all I said was I do. All gas, no brake shoes, stump them out with my camp boots. Is you hot or cold, cause we on fire? Yeah, we back to set this thing on fire. Either you gon' ride or you gon' die. Feel that fire, feel that fire, feel that fire, 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 fire. Yeah, we back to set this thing on fire. Is you hot or cold, cause we on fire?
If you lukewarm, he gon' spit you out. Always keep that fire, nah, I'm talking about. We don't play around, better watch your mouth. In the truth, we always keep that, yeah. Fire, 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 fire.
great. What do you want at?
Racist town.
And unto him shall be your desire. No repentance for him, even if he cry. All you evil do is, yeah, you gotta die. All of y'all gon' burn in the lake of fire. Esau gotta die in the lake of fire. We on fire. We ain't by this business, boy. The devil is a liar. We in and out of state. I'm burning rubber on these tires. Warrior minded, that's the only way I retire. Kingdom what I inspire. Descendant to the slaves. They souls never rested, so I heard them from the grave. I'm hunted by their voices. They say all heathens must pay. Influenced by their fire and inspired what to say. Eating noodles every day in the land of the brave. This fire for perfection. Living in all my spiritual livings is what's expected. Code name 007. Heard that? That's our perfection. Then flood your streets when we steppin'.
Hey, is you hot or cold? Cause we on fire. Yeah, we back to sit this thing on fire. Either you gon' ride or you gon' die. Feel that fire. Feel that fire. Yeah, we back to sit this thing on fire. Is you hot or cold? Cause we on fire.
Bible on me, I'm a cutter line. Pull it quicker than a summer ride. 144, we in the streets and we bring the heat when we prophesy. Bring it up. Angels activate. When I read that Obadiah, angels activate. Babylon, they gon' burn in fire. It's on, you ready for war. The kingdom of heaven is ours. We burning them up with the laws. It's time to return to the Lord. It's on, you ready for war. The kingdom of heaven is ours. We burning them up with the laws. It's time to return to the Lord.
Set it on fire, head on collision, we watch them collide. Washing out sins like we cleanse with tide. Call them divisions, lay off in the die. Lord knows I won't let him survive. Look at me wrong, I'ma pop out his ass. If he go up, we gon' bring him back down. Now the 100 rounds, but he feeling that fire. When I step in the street with my brothers, 100%, I'ma keep it a gutter. Face to the ground when they see us in public. I seek, I want high Christ, gon' put you under. They feeling it fire. I'm a real head hunter. What got put together, let them man put us under. We sending out fire, you feeling that thunder along where they sending them. What to get dumber? Yeah, sending that fire, cause you know that we with it. Take them up top in the south with this 50. I'm a straight rider, Tupac, not no biggie. Taking the kingdom, I'm screaming out, give me applying that damage to whoever sent it, cause that's what it is. Certain play don't wanna trick us for sin. One lying, no rabbit, them trick for them kids. Ain't no water house and they fight them pigs.
Hey, is you hot or cold? Cause we on fire. Yeah, we back to sit this thing on fire. Either you gon' ride or you gon' die. Feel that fire. Feel that fire. Yeah, we back to sit this thing on fire. Is you hot or cold? Cause we on fire.
Heard him say, kill a little man, the first 48. Pocket rocket, that's a 38. Chopping doctors, that's a murder case. Then we really for war, I heard it say. Dying data, the first 48. Appliance prayers, gotta congregate. Keep it simple, never complicate. It's a murder case. Murder case. 48 hours. Can't deny the power. And we ready for war, I heard it say. Murder rate. 48 hours. Don't resist.
We ain't new to this, boy, we beneficial. Break the switches down to the bone gristle. Heresies, get your dismissal. Backbiting, make you lose positions. Tell Barry, get your full Nelson. Lose all your water like a broken system.
You are now flying.
Applying pressure to the pedal breaking. Lord, know we dedicated. Revealing truth to our people, we been miseducated. Great awakening taking place and they can't decimate it. Truth serum that can't be replicated. Get medicated, this that Psalms 107, ain't it? We got this truth and can't keep calm. On the corner dropping bombs, can't be detonated. Jump from coast to coast like LeBron, but we never traded. Got the breath of life in my lungs, I'm resuscitated. Precepts, the only P we pushing in this heat. Hitting harder than the desert eagle bullet. Hit the earth with the line. Let it sink and we gon' hook 'em. We had idols in our mind. Heard this word and we forsook 'em. All in Memphis, no more rent. We raising up to 12. They say the truth hurt, so we labor and travail. From NYC to Houston, from LA to Riverdale. Talking truth, taking the kingdom in the gates of wicked hell. Can't defend.
To the blind, it's something we do every day. And I don't care if what I'm saying make you feel away. Yeah, let's talk truth. Let's talk about it. Let's talk truth. Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk truth. Yeah, hear what I'm saying. Let's go inside the book. Let me go make it plain.
Welcome back to another week of Let's Talk Truth. Today you got myself, Captain Emmanuel, to my right.
Officer Baruch.
To my left,
Officer Jonah.
All praise to the Most High God. Today's topic is women versus trans women. The war for womanhood. Now, I finally figured it out.
What is it? What you got?
So, basically, the trans, just to eliminate the confusion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever is after trans is what they're not biologically. So, if it's a trans man, it means it's a woman. If it's a trans woman, it means it's a man. If it's a trans aged, or well, you know, basically, you understand? Right. Whatever the trans it's is the before, they're the opposite of that in reality. So I finally got it. So we shouldn't have any confusion today. We should understand. A trans woman is a man.
Right.
Biologically. All right, so all praise to the Most High God. So we finally, now I feel like we kind of touched on it before, but we finally come to the point where, and it's not really in the name of accountability, it's just more so like, all right, so we're really actually not cool with this, right? Because basically the LGBT movement was strengthened in the name of feminism, right?
Right.
So women have always advocated, because, you know, the women be the ones with the gay friends and all of that. Yeah. And who are you to tell that person that they can't be what they want to be and you can't judge and all that? All that's women talk.
Right.
But now the women, they feeling some type of way now. Because these brothers.
That they hyped up.
These brothers going too far in claiming the title of womanhood.
Right.
They're like, hey, oh, now, pal.
Come on, man.
You're not a gal. You understand?
Right.
So we going to get into it today. Let's open up with Proverbs 8 and 6.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 8 and verse 6.
Go ahead.
Hear, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things.
So we going to speak right things, right? We're not going to speak emotions, feelings, science.
Right.
You understand? We gonna speak right things. God said he created what in the beginning? Male and female. We gonna speak right things.
That's right.
Go ahead.
For my mouth shall speak truth.
And that's why. Let's talk truth. Listen, it's only two genders in this earth.
Right. It's gotta be.
You understand? And you're gonna hear some twisted breakdowns. Basically, they saying they have created their own lane. A woman,
what?
A trans woman is a woman. Basically, they made it to where a woman is an umbrella.
What?
A woman is not a thing. With women, you have two types of women. You have trans women and cis women. Cis women, the hell is this?
Don't fall for it.
A cis woman is a damn woman. But they making it like an equal playing field. Like, okay, yeah, you was born with the ovaries or whatever, but my spirit was always that of a woman. So we're both women. I'm the trans woman and you're the cis woman.
You prideful.
So the black woman, like, hell no, hell with all this cis. You understand?
Right.
So, hey, let's talk truth. Go ahead.
And wickedness is an abomination to my lips.
And wickedness is an abomination to my lips. And at the end of the day, y'all got to understand, right? The so-called white man is the engineer of all of this mischief.
Right.
To be able to, you understand, proudly proclaim that you're something that it's obvious that you're not. You don't have the tools. You don't have the equipment.
Hell no.
But they can say, yes, I went to the doctor and he gave me the equipment. but they, what is it with the voice? It's the doctors can't do that. They can't take care of that.
Right.
Because most of them be having that. I'm telling y'all gonna see some stuff today like, damn. Like,
Right.
okay, but once she opened her mouth, there we go. See, we got to be on point today,
Right.
brothers.
Don't let him get us. Don't let him get us.
We can't fall for it.
Hey, Cap.
But once these men open their mouth, it's you understand?
That's a man. There they go.
So the white man got a little work to do. He's still experimenting on that thing.
He ain't done yet.
But let's go ahead. I
just wanted to mention, like you saying, the white man, that goes back to him thinking he God. He want to be God. So, I just created a whole new gender within the woman thing or whatever.
Exactly.
Damn.
So look, these the clips that started it for me, right? I'm like, okay. Black one, it's finna be a war that pop off. All right, play their first clip.
You want me to read that?
That ain't it. The hell? Hold on, did I tag the wrong clip? That ain't it. Yeah, I tagged the wrong one. Hold on, brothers. Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Say something.
Right. So what this show you, because what our people about to see is the product of what Esau did behind the curtain. These people are the kings of what is it called? Not the sleight of the hand, but what it is. Where they're all, like Cap said.
Oh, that is the right clip. I'm sorry.
Nah, you
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying they're everything we're about to see. Esau is the master of it, but it's mainly gonna be our people perpetuating that thing on the physical sense. Let's show you how deceitful those people are, man.
Yeah. So we're gonna spin a block on dudes speaking in the beginning, right? But the it's about the woman that speak after the guy. All right, so play that. Come on.
Secure the power between trans women and cisgender women and the power of both of us. It would show the world what a real woman is and what real womanhood is.
Now, first of all, bitch. Cause that's what you want to be. That's what you want to do, right? First of all, bitch, we're not cis nothing. I'm not a cis nothing. I'm a woman. I am a woman. Where the fuck do y'all get cisgender from? Who the fuck told y'all could call us that? This is exactly why we don't fuck with y'all now. But every time you turn around, somebody talking about, oh, they're transphobic. Bitch, fuck it. I'm transphobic. I don't want to be bothered with your ass. I don't want to see your big, brawny built, big back ass running around in a motherfucking tube top and a lace front, yelling at me, calling me cis, a cisgender woman. You don't even know what the fuck you are, but you got a name for me. You got motherfucking mental problems and some more shit, but you got something to call me. When you get a pussy, a P-U-S-S-Y, when you get some ovaries, when you crack a baby out your ass, when you go through a period, when you gotta get a hysterectomy, when you get a fucking yeast infection, when you get BV, when you gotta deal with a nigga giving you diseases and shit like that because he fucking bitches that look like you, that's when you can talk to me. But until then, shut your motherfucking mouth. I don't give a fuck. Cross-dress, put on your clothes, and get on Instagram and wear your fucking lace front weaves and your nails because ain't none of that got shit to do with being a woman. Y'all really confused. Like, y'all really confused out here. You really need to go back and put your motherfucking Nikes on and go back to playing basketball with your boys because this game ain't for you. You're not strong enough. You ain't been through enough shit. You don't know nothing about being a woman, especially a black woman. Totally different struggles. So for a black man and a motherfucking Tyler Perry wig to sit up on a platform and tell us that we insecure? Insa-fucking-cure? Bitch, you're insecure. You're so insecure in yourself that you're running around telling people that you're a woman. You're so insecure in your manhood that you would rather be a woman, but we're insecure. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to continue to deal with this shit. Y'all, whatever y'all want to call yourselves, y'all need to get y'all shit together, because constantly coming for us is not going to work, baby. We don't have to support shit you got going on. Y'all don't support us. Y'all trying to steal from us. Y'all want to take from us. Y'all want all our fucking sauce. Everything we do, y'all want to do it too. Y'all even want to have periods. Like, come on. Get fucking real. Like, if you see me in the street, don't come at me with that cisgender shit. Don't come at me with that trans shit, because I'm a dog walk your ass. Fuck out of here.
So she is fed
up.
Right.
You was gonna say something?
No, I was gonna say that what they call a reverse psychology. Only in 2023 in the United States of America,
right,
is there an argument between a man and a woman about who's allowed to be the woman and who's not.
Damn. Go to the next clip. So she went that was the first one I seen. I'm like, okay,
right.
What time? All right, play the next one. They really offended at this cis, because I didn't even know what the hell that cisgender. What the hell does that mean? So now I get it now. Now I'm learning. All right. Go to the next.
And I really don't give a fuck about how none of y'all gonna feel. Y'all trans community is taking this shit way too motherfucking far. First of all, what the fuck is a cis? Bitch, I'm a goddamn natural born motherfucking woman, and I do ask that you respect me as such. None of us be out here disrespecting y'all when y'all want to be who the fuck y'all want to be. But for y'all come for natural born women, y'all don't own womanhood. This periods don't make it. Well, what the fuck does it make us? Because you can put 1,000 women together with 1,000 men, and we'll come up with a whole motherfucking new nation. Because we birthed a nation, baby. You put 1,000 trans and 100 men together, and you come up with less men than you started with. Damn. Don't come for us. We let y'all have your little pride month. We support y'all transitioning. But now y'all want to come for who we are? That's what we need to draw the line at, ladies. We can't do that. We got to stand up for ourselves. Y'all got all rights. And y'all, as y'all should, because y'all should be treated as human beings. But don't ever forget who birthed you. A natural born, 100% coochie, hip bearing, uterus wearing woman. Don't forget that. And
facts.
All righty then. So again, now she made a very, very sound analogy, right? Or a scenario. If you put 10 men and 100 women, how she said?
1,000 men, 1,000 women, you come out.
Well,
with
you
a whole
can
new
do.
nation.
Let's just put it down to 10.
Right.
You put 10 men and 10 women on an island. In 100 years, you'll have a community.
Right.
You put 10 men and 10 trans women on an island. In 100 years,
they gonna be all
you will
gone.
have a vacant island. You understand?
Done.
So that was a very valid analogy. At the end, you got to respect the fact that these women, right? It said Eve was the mother of all living.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
guys cannot mother anything. All right?
no.
Can we get that real quick? Let's get 1 Corinthians 11.
Bring it out.
1 Corinthians 11 and verse 11.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
Nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman.
You can't have a man without a woman, and that ain't talking about a trans woman. That's a cis woman. A woman with ovaries, a woman that's able to conceive seed in her womb, like it said in Leviticus 12.
Yo, mama.
We cannot reproduce without real women.
Right.
Go ahead.
Neither the woman without the man in the Lord.
And y'all need real men. That's how sick the trans woman thing is. You are already reducing the count of man because you chopping your wee-wee off. But you don't have the equipment to take on the role of a woman by being able to give birth.
Hell no.
So you are anti-humankind. You are a depopulation tactic within itself.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 12. For as the woman is of the man.
The woman is of the man, meaning from the man's rib, she comes from us. Read.
Even so is the man also by the woman.
And we come into the world by way of the woman. You want, like I said, Eve is the mother of all living. Right? Go ahead.
But all things of God.
Now watch this. 1 Ezra chapter 4. First Ezra chapter 4, verse 17. First Ezra chapter 4, verse 17. Come on.
The book of First Ezra, chapter 4 and verse 17.
Go ahead.
These also make garments for men. These bring glory unto men.
Right. So women bring glory unto men. Go ahead.
And without women.
And without women, without real women, cis women. Read.
Cannot men be.
So you cannot repopulate without real women. You understand?
Message.
So women, hey, stop trying to equal yourself or act like you better than me and act like we insecure, we mad at you. Listen, if we just pass the torch to y'all, everything would die.
Stay in your lane.
So shut the hell. Hey, they getting bold now. You understand? Now hit this last one right here. Another black woman speaking out. All right.
Let me say this. I don't have a problem with the trans community at all, but this shit is getting ridiculous. If you say as a trans woman, you want to be called her, she, whatever you decide, even though you are a trans woman, if you want to be called her, she, fine, I'm going to respect that and I'm gonna do that. So me as a woman, if I say don't call me a cis woman, I'm just a woman. You should respect that. I'm not no motherfucking birthing person. I'm not a chest feeder. I'm not a bleeder. I'm a fucking woman. And that's what the fuck you're gonna refer to me as. And you cannot ask for respect while disrespecting women. And that's what the fuck we get for trying to be allies and shit. Look now they just trying to wipe us the fuck out. Now look at us, we looking stupid. Dumb shit. Let me say this.
Alrighty. So like I said, it's not really in the name of accountability. No, none of them are like, sisters, we done messed up and, condoning this behavior to let it get to this point or whatever. Now it's just basically like, now y'all pissing us off. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to let y'all know who the real women is. So it's like, okay, I guess, right? I guess. But as y'all can see, brothers and sisters who know which one you actually are, right? There is a war brewing between women and trans women. Right? Basically, women and gay men that have went to the extreme of becoming eunuchs and performing surgeries to transform their body and deceive many. All right? There shall be many false. See, look.
Right.
See, that's how you know it's going to be an extended Bible in the kingdom. You understand? Based on what we're going through today. You understand? There were many false genders in the, you know what I'm saying? For real. We're going to be reading that precept in the kingdom, I'm telling you. All right? You had something else before we move on?
No, I just wanted to, you was kind of mentioning it, but like the no accountability part, like the sisters, y'all let these dudes go this way for so long. Now they breached the womanhood part, so-called. Now you mad. It's too late now. It's too late.
All right, so look, y'all, we gonna get into it. It's a lot more dealing with this matter, and we want to show y'all the extreme that this alphabet, this T alphabet, has came to in 2023. All right, and the manner in which they're pushing women to the point of backlash, right?
Right.
So we gonna get to that, right? But before we do, y'all know we gotta deal with what? The reality radar. All right.
Reality radar.
Now look, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking about creating a segment for the show. It's called Try the Annie in a Small Town. Just to, because y'all know since that thing came out, I just ain't been able to let that go.
That's your hit, ain't it?
That's my joint right there.
Come on,
you
man.
understand? So you had a brother come to Arkansas. Come to the most listen, as of right now, Arkansas got the most racist town in the United States and the most dangerous town in the United States.
Damn.
Could you believe it? Could you believe it? Harrison and Pine Bluff.
Right.
All right, and we in the middle of them. It's 1 2 hours north, one about an hour south, right? So, but all praise to the Most High. This brother went to, I think it's the KKK capital of today.
Right.
All right, the brother went there and he tried that in this small town. Let's see how this went.
Yeah, make sure the site is not muted.
Yeah, man. And I like when people do stuff like this because it shows that because people have a cognitive dissonance where they just think that this stuff don't exist no more.
Right.
That the scriptures say that their malice is bred in them. I'm telling you.
It's there.
In the urban, modern communities, they're forced to pretend. You understand? They're forced to tolerate. And once they get within the confines of their own four walls, they be letting it go. You just don't see that part. They exert their frustration. They don't like being around you niggas.
How he get in here?
You understand?
Hell no.
In the communities where they by themselves,
right,
and they don't see niggers often, they haven't had to suppress their true feelings toward us. So once it's brought up to them, you see the true color, red. The red flag show forth through their damn skin. All right, play the video.
Great. Where do you want it at?
Racist town in America.
I can leave right here. Did you order this? I'm pretty sure you ordered this. What's your Bill?
Bill.
Yeah.
No, my name's Bob.
The other B. So that's probably what it was. So
I like that.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's not for you.
No, huh?
Okay.
No.
I just wanted to let you know we dropped off your sign for you. We put it right there.
I did not order a sign.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Do you want to still keep it?
No, I don't want it to keep it.
I can just leave it right over there if you want.
Unless you put it in the trash can, do not leave it here. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I was just dropping off your signs. My boss said it was this address.
You realize the Ku Klux Klan is still prevalent.
Do you want these signs here or no?
This is a fucked up town.
Is it?
Totally. It's a sad situation.
Oh. That makes sense.
And good luck to you, but
yeah.
I don't know, brother.
No. This town is just.
So just be safe.
You're safe where you are, but they are still very aggressive.
Pause. Now this the part right here. But what they telling him like it's not safe for him to do that. He just leaving a sign in your yard. What they saying is, I don't want no white folks thinking burning crosses in my yard and setting my house on fire for us expressing that we love niggers.
Right.
So we're scared to have this in our yard. You understand? So get that up out of here. That's what they was really saying.
Exactly.
But tried to flip it like, yeah, this is not safe for you. He just dropping a sign off. You scared for that sign to be in your yard. All right? Play the rest of, watch this, y'all. This is hilarious.
I just dropped off your sign just to let you guys know.
What sign's that?
Did you guys not order it?
No, we ain't ordering no shit like that. No, you can go ahead and get off this property, though.
Oh, my fault. Do you want it by chance or no?
No, we don't want it.
Okay. Sorry about that. That was quick. Fuck. Is he that pissed?
He's spazzing out.
That's a KKK member.
Oh, shit. That's a KKK member. Bro, is he... What is he throwing up? Oh, that motherfucker's different. Oh, what the fuck? What the... What is he throwing up?
Okay.
What the fuck? Yo, bro went to zero. I didn't even get to say anything. He's like, nah, get that out of here.
See, y'all thought it was just banging in Little Rock. Y'all thought we was the only ones that did stuff
They
like
started it.
Exactly.
That's what we got there.
We was making among the heathen and learning their works. You understand? This man stacking.
He threw his setup quick. Hey, he showed the tap first though. He was like, "You set tripping
Bruh, the demon literally like took, you know what I'm saying?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
That sign ignited a real demon within him.
Damn.
You can see it.
Y'all
the
all right?
devil fully manifested out of that Caucasian man. For real.
Right.
That's undeniable. That was a spirit. That wasn't just no regular, just, oh, something ticked them off. Listen, it was spirits. You know what I'm saying? It was spirits, bro. You can see them at work.
Damn.
Keep playing.
Here, that guy was definitely a member. Everybody else was chill and they didn't care and they were all nice. But that guy, I don't know what he was on. Flexed his tattoo. I don't know what signs he was throwing up. Barry didn't get it on camera, but the guy started chasing the van. All jokes aside, right now, we're currently being followed. I don't know who it is, but we're being followed. If you want to get the angle, that car's been like following us for a minute. So he's taking every single turn. He's following us right now. That shit is insane.
So look,
right
y'all.
now.
So
I'm not gonna lie.
look. They said the camera went off. That same demon started chasing the van. Now they got a car chasing them at every turn.
Crazy.
I'm telling you, try that. Why we don't got the sound bite yet?
Right.
Try that in a small town.
Come on
This
now,
nigga
dog.
I'm telling you. And this man being pursued out of the town. You can't make this up.
Right.
You cannot make this up, y'all.
Hey,
let's get that real quick. Ezekiel 35. Y'all already know. Ezekiel chapter 35 and read verse 2.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, and verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Against who?
Mount Seir.
Right. So he not the mountain itself is not what God is offended at. You understand? So let's get their precept. When he's saying Mount Seir, who is he addressing? Genesis 36 verse 8.
The book of Genesis, chapter 36 and verse 8.
Yeah.
Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir.
So Mount Seir is the habitation for Esau. Read.
Esau is Edom.
Esau, a.k.a. Edom. Go ahead.
And these
Edom means red, by the way. Go ahead.
And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir.
So that's where the race of the Edomites dwell. That's where they from. That's their original habitation, right? So Edomites means red people. That's literally what it means.
Right.
So God in Ezekiel 35 is addressing the red people in the earth. The rednecks of Harrison, Arkansas. You understand? He's addressing them. Let's go back. Ezekiel 35 verse 5.
The book of Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5.
Go ahead.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
So the red people have had a perpetual, meaning a never-ending, abound hatred. Read.
It has shed the blood of the children of Israel.
The children of Israel are you so-called Negroes in America. You Hispanics and you Native Americans.
Right.
The same hatred that they had when they enslaved you, put you on slave ships, chained you, shackled you, raped your mother, used your child as alligator bait, that has not left them. You understand? That hatred is perpetual. It is never ending. You understand? Right now, you're beneficial to the system, so they tolerate you and for the sake of systematic oppression to continue to benefit their society. You understand that they find more benefit in y'all having breath and life and being slaves than just to completely obliterate y'all, right? You understand? So there's a tolerance that has been established for the most part. But as you can see, some Edomites, they got their own little community and they don't got to see niggers every day. They don't have that tolerance level established. You understand? So you being a nigger just going around, you might be laughing and joking and TikToking. You understand? But you igniting a whole legion of demons that will pursue you to the point of blood. Keep reading.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity.
Right. So that hatred always results in murder. You understand? That's why if you battling with a spirit of hatred, you better fix it, or you gonna end up being a murderer.
Message.
He that hate his brother is a murderer. God said that entire race is that. They all have their perpetual hatred within them, and it is never, ever changed and never will. Can we get that real quick? Wisdom of Solomon 12, verse 10. It never will. All right?
Y'all better take heed to that.
Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 10. Watch this.
The book of the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12 and verse 10. But executing thy judgments upon them by little and little, thou gavest them place of repentance.
So they had opportunity per se to change their ways and stop being this way. Go ahead.
Not being ignorant that they were a naughty generation.
But God always knew that this was a naughty generation. Go ahead.
And that their malice,
their evil intent towards the children of Israel, go ahead,
was bred in them.
It was what?
Bred in them.
It's kind of like how a woman is a woman by DNA. You cannot transition into being a man. You was born a woman. You cannot transition into being a woman if you was born a man.
Right.
You understand? They cannot transition into being our friends and neighbors and brothers. You understand? Because their malice is bred in their DNA. Go ahead.
And that their cogitation.
Their cogitation meaning how they think of us. How they think evil of us. How they want to slay us. Read on.
Would never.
But what?
Would never.
Eventually.
Never.
Through politics.
Would never.
Through Christianity.
Would never.
John 3:16.
Would never be changed.
God said they would never change.
Right.
That's the self the Lord. You gotta wake the hell up. We need to just start dropping niggas off in Harrison. The hell is this?
Get training over there.
Real talk.
Bug the hell out.
You brothers got something, man. All right, I'll pray to the Most High. We gonna go to break, man. When we come back from break, we gonna get back to the war that's at hand. All right, this ain't World War III, but it's a part of the build up, the warm up, damn it.
Right.
The war between women and trans women. So don't go nowhere. Be right back. Well, no, we gonna be right back. You stay where you at.
Don't go.
We gonna be right back with Mo on Let's Talk Truth.
The Bible says the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Israelites of the Bible. Right. We here to set you free. The truth shall make you free, and only the Israelites can be saved. You know what I want? Because the Bible defines itself. We're here to show you who you are according to the Bible. Read. Read. Come on, brother, read. I need another reader, man. Come on, man. I need another reader. Matter of fact, give me my secret weapon.
Prophets are back in the blood that we bleeding. Don't run through the veins and none of you heathens. Just look at my main, these lines are beating. On any damn thing, just give me your reader. When we out in them streets, better watch how you speak whenever you see us. I'm just telling you straight, you food on my plate, just give me your reader. The prophets are back in the blood that we bleeding. Don't run through the veins and none of you heathens. Just look at my main, these lions are feeding. On any damn thing, just give me your reader. When we out in them streets, better watch how you speak whenever you see us. I'm just telling you straight, you food on my plate, cause all that I need is my goddamn reader. Cause we feeding the sheep, better read it and weep, cause we cleaning in the street where you be at. And we teaching the people to leave from their evil and cleave to this freedom, you see that. Better get clean and don't relapse. Cause Esau, we gon' rematch. We rule once and we gon' rule again. Yeah, best believe we gon' be bad. Coming straight from the bottom, we casting down doctrines and spiritual Sodom. Highways and hedges and right on your block. Got it on live, feeding the fly. You taking shots while we seeking the ride. Now I'm not talking about cracking the pie. Boy, you a clown, jacking the box. Saying a little but rapping a lot. I feel like Kendrick, you killing my vibe. Joshua 6, now you feeling the 5. Say you the truth, but you living a lie. Hiding behind a suit and a tie. Better retire from your attire. Trust me, you don't wanna be that guy. When them bombs start flying and he crack that sky, I'm just telling you, these are the signs. The prophets are back in the blood that we bleeding. Don't run through the veins and none of you heated. Just look at my main, these lines are beating. On any damn thing, just give me your reader. Just give me your reader. When we out in them streets, better watch.
All right, welcome back to Let's Talk Truth. All praise to the Most High God, man. So listen, the topic, women versus trans women, the war for womanhood. All right. Now, before we get into the war with the trans women, right? We're going to deal with actual women. We're going to examine Jacob and Esau. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know which. I know what the scriptures say about this one, right? But the Bible also tell you about how we ended up doing worse than the heathen. So I don't really know which one is the worst, the hotter ass mess. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
All right, but this is a segment that we call "What the Hell Is This?" in the honor of our general. All right. The hell is this? So let's start with the cave woman. All right, put her on the screen, please.
Don't see it.
Come on.
So I actually don't wipe my bum. When you think about it, in nature, no other animal wipes after they use the restroom. So why do we do that? And I know there's got to be a benefit to not wiping. I don't really know what it is. But if God wanted us to wipe after we use the restroom, we would have a built-in way to do that into our anatomy. You know what I mean? So because we don't, I personally believe that wiping after using the restroom is not good for your health. You don't know what chemicals are in toilet paper or in wipes. So I personally think it's best to just not wipe. But I stopped wiping about 2 years ago when I started using the litter box instead of a toilet. And I have noticed, like, I have not gotten as sick as often. Now, I know correlation is not causation, but, you know, I feel like my immune system has, like, been built up since I stopped wiping. And it's probably because I'm not exposing myself to those chemicals.
All right. So now up until the point, because she got a poker face, she looked dead ass serious now. But when she mentioned the litter box, it's like, hold on, wait, this might be a damn troll.
Right.
But she retained her dead assness. You understand?
Stop it.
And I want y'all to pay attention, right? Get 2 Ezra 8 verse 30. So she said her point of validity was no other animal wipes their butt. And that, I don't believe that's true, by the way.
Right.
But first of all, dummy, the human has dominion over the animals. We're not equal to the animals.
Damn you dumb.
They're primal. We are the ones running a society. God made us to be better. You don't use them as some type of comparison. It's a lot of things that animals do and don't do that would not justify you to be able to do. But that just show you the mindset of the cave woman. Can you read that?
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 8 and verse 30. Take thou no indignation at them, which are deemed worse than beasts.
Which are what?
Deemed worse than beasts.
So God said man has come to a point where they are deemed worse than beasts. All right? Now, she said that if God wanted us to wipe our ass, he would have created a built-in way to do that, right? Now, I don't understand what the hell that means. Like, he would have made a rib that you could pull wipes from, like he made Eve from. I don't understand what she means by that. Huh? But in nature, there are provided things by God for you to wipe your ass. Can we get that in the law, please? Deuteronomy 23 and verse 10.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23 and verse 10.
Come on.
If there be among you any man that is not clean.
My bad. Jump down to verse 12.
Verse 12. Thou shalt have a place also without the camp, whither thou shalt go forth abroad.
So God put a law in the Bible for the Israelites, right? For them to go and use, to do the number 2. Because he wanted cleanliness for his spirit to dwell among them, right? It couldn't be, you know, doodle and dingleberries. And listen, you got to go outside the camp to do this number 2, right? Go ahead.
And thou shalt have a paddle upon thy weapon.
It shall have a what?
A paddle upon thy weapon.
Go ahead.
And it shall be when thou wilt ease thyself abroad.
When you what?
Ease thyself abroad.
When you ease yourself. When you do the number 2. Go ahead.
Thou shalt dig therewith, and shalt turn back and cover that which cometh from thee.
Right. So the God don't want no traces of the boo-boo. You understand?
No.
So if you sitting up there, for one, in the wilderness, right? What do you have that you can use after you ease yourself to remove all of the remnant of boo-boo? You have leaves. You understand? You got things that nature provides that you can bury, what you dig with the paddle. You understand? To cover up the damn boo-boo.
Right.
So God did provide in nature ways for you to wipe your ass. God don't want you walking around with no unclean ass. Damn. But this is Esau. It is what it is. Guys, there's nobody as profane as them.
You better shut your white mouth.
But the Negro that the Caucasians created in America, the Babylonian black woman,
said, let me top that.
She want to give her a run for her money.
A Negro.
Let's get the queen raw dog, the raw dog queen herself. All right? Let's get on the screen.
Nasty.
She's been relevant for a while.
And the names for my lip gloss is something.
What's the names for the lipstick?
Ever thought of. I got one called Nut.
Nut fucking lipstick.
I got one called Gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea.
It's green like
I'm
gonorrhea.
done, bro.
I got one called
Pause. I'm sorry.
Hold up. Wait a
niggas
minute.
Just talking way over the damn woman. So I want y'all to actually catch what she's saying. So she is a businesswoman. All right?
She made it.
She has products now. She has a lipstick called Nut. Huh? I guess to be as lip gloss, but commemorating the, you know, the action of a nigga nothing on your face, nothing on your mouth, okay? Then she said she has another one called Gonorrhea because it's green, like the discharge that come from that STD.
No! God, please, no!
All right? I know you can't rewind. Just start it over. Because I wanted to make sure y'all catch what she's saying.
She's not there right now.
Just refresh it and start it over. I don't know why Buddy, he didn't think it through. All right? Yeah. Come on, y'all. All right, bear with us. All right, the sound. Press the no. There you go. Yep. Play.
And the names for my lip gloss is something.
What's the names for the lipstick?
Ever thought of. I got one called Nut.
Nut fucking lipstick.
I got one called Gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea.
It's green like
I'm
gonorrhea.
done, bro.
I got one called Yellow Discharge.
Yellow Discharge lipstick?
Hole pink, booty hole brown, coochie juice.
My
and
fucking
coochie
brain
juice
hurts.
is clear with silver glitter. It's cute, like the cute, and it smells good. And it's so
Gonorrhea
like, you know,
lipstick.
people gonna talk but other people was like, you is a marketing.
We really got
genius 'cause
gonorrhea
it's
lipstick out here.
so fast. And it smell good too. I be thinking of all out the box. It's not even on purpose, it's just like my brain.
So this the guy so out of
Again, you would think that she trolling, right? But the level of dead assness that she retained throughout. She says, yeah, people gonna talk shit, but a lot of people like you a marketing genius. And
Boy, ain't no way
she
you
went
were.
on to commemorate, commend herself. Like, you know, I don't know, my brain just like, she
just-
literally thinks she's a marketing genius for coming up with nut lipstick. Gonorrhea lipstick.
Original.
Yellow discharge.
No,
You can't make this up.
You can't make
You
this up.
cannot make this up. You understand the scripture talk about the running issue from the flesh, that uncleanness.
Exactly.
And she made fragrances and lipstick to honor that. You understand?
Better shut your black lips.
You cannot make this up. You cannot make this shit up, y'all. All right, give me that real quick. What I want. Give me Psalms 44. Let's start there.
Y'all better take heed to that.
Psalms chapter 44 and verse 14.
The book of Psalms.
Yeah, go ahead.
The book of Psalms, chapter 44 and verse 14. Thou makest us a byword among the heathen, a shaking of the head among the people.
All you can do when you see that, because, okay, you got the cave beast talking about not wiping her ass. It's like, okay, we know she's just white peopling, right? But when you have somebody that rises up, because that was just a regular white woman, right? A regular Karen or something. This sexy red is a figure of influence. You understand?
Damn.
And she has young women looking up to her, and it's like she's making business moves. You understand? Like doing good things in the name of STDs, judgments from God for whoredom.
Right.
All you can do when you look at that is shake your damn head. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Now, can we get that in Isaiah 3?
What the hell is this?
Isaiah chapter 3. She is making fragrances in lieu of the judgments from God. All right? 3:24.
Come on, the book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 24.
Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell.
All right. So this is in context, verse 16, the daughters of Zion, right? The so-called black woman. You understand? The Israelite woman. All right? God said instead of sweet smell, because she said she made one that smell good, it's clear, right? The coochie juice. But she also got the yellow discharge. She got the gonorrhea joint, right? So God said instead of sweet smell, there shall be what?
There shall be stink.
There shall be what?
Stink.
So that could come from you wearing tight pants, which is against God laws, in the form of a yeast infection.
Right.
And that causes a very great stink, right? Or it could be in the form of an STD, like gonorrhea. You understand? Chlamydia, so on and so forth. Those things cause a great stink. You understand? That is God judging them. That is meant to be an alarm that sounds out for the brother that thinks he has found a maid. Like, no, this is an ocean. This is a fish tank with dead fish. Please run far away. You understand? But this woman has made this something like as if it's honorable. You understand? You cannot make this up, bro. Y'all brothers got something?
Yes, sir. Hey, let's go to Ecclesiastes. Because, we know this lady is known for having like some kind of STD stuff. But she want to promote this. She mocking God first. But get that 8 and 11.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8 and verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
Because she didn't get judged as far as like the woman that was having sex with all the brothers and she ended up having AIDS and got real skinny and was in the hospital. She looked one way one day and the next day she was all done up. She didn't get judged for the sins she was doing right then and there. All the sins, or maybe she got a pill and it got wiped out. Just because her lips ain't falling off yet, she thinks she good. But read on.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
And their minds is fully set to do evil. Okay, I'm going to make some lip gloss.
Right.
Let's say booty juice.
She going to keep lighting up her pussy like a cigarette.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
That's what she said on the other week we covered her, right?
Exactly,
right. Her coochie smoking like a cig. She going to keep doing it because the Most High ain't just put it all the way out yet.
Right.
You understand? Hey, all praise to the Most High. What's up?
Can I get a precept on that? Get Galatians 6 and 7 for me, please, officer. Just to go with what you brought out in the Ecclesiastes 8. Because sentence is not executed speedily on our people, they think they can make mockery of it. Think they can make jokes. Even with the brothers, whenever in Chicago, when somebody get killed, they make songs about it. They think it's all fun and games. But that's what God says. Let's read that.
The book of Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked.
God is not mocked. She thinks she's mocking God because God judged her with gonorrhea. He judged her with chlamydia. She says, okay, but I can monetize that thing. I can make fragrances and lipstick and monetize it and still be okay. Come on.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
But trust and believe. You keep standing that sin, like he said in Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. In the next verse, it tells you that sentence will come. And that sinner will be judged. So, sis, it might have been gonorrhea last time, but when you get HIV or something that's going to kill you, then it's not going to be a joke no more.
Right.
What Salim say? They traumatize and then monetize.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So, look, y'all, now let's get back to the topic at hand, all right, with these transformers. Y'all got the legit women versus trans women. Now, this topic also got hot, right, about a month or two ago, dealing with this celebrity named Jess Hilarious. She responded to a clip of this guy speaking about, basically the claim for womanhood on the behalf of trans women, guys that want to be girls. All right, play that with the timestamp. I believe it's 109.
Into it. I mean, when the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
Hello.
Pause.
Who the fuck is gonna stand?
All right. So before we get to the sister response, right? Can we get Genesis 3? Now, ownership belongs to God per se, right?
Right.
But it pertains to the woman. You understand what science calls the cis woman now? That new little term?
Right.
That's who God gave periods to. You understand? And pains of conception, right? So let's read that.
The book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 16. Unto the woman he said.
No, unto Adam.
Unto verse 17.
No. Read it again.
Read it.
Yeah. Genesis 3 and 16?
Yes. He don't get it. He don't get it.
The book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 16.
Lord have mercy.
Unto the woman he said.
Unto Adam he said.
Unto the woman he said.
Unto Steve, the guy that Adam fell in love with.
Unto the woman he said.
No, Adam didn't fall in love with a man. Adam was created upright. You understand?
Right.
Adam had a woman created from his rib, and her name was Eve. So unto Eve, that woman, that cis woman that was born with a vagina, right? Unto the woman, God said what?
I will greatly multiply thy sorrow.
I'm going to multiply your sorrow. Meaning what? Every month, you're going to be reminded for this wickedness that you have committed. You understand? This was the institution of menstrual cycles for the woman. You understand? It was unto the woman, not the person that's born with a rod. All right? Go ahead.
And thy conception.
And thy conception. That's birth pains. You understand? All you trans women know about is constipation. You have no idea the pain and labor, the travail that comes with birthing a child. You understand? They do own that God gave that to them. The hell is this? Read on.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
In sorrow you gonna bring forth children. Push. That's how we know there is a God. Go ahead.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband.
All right. So now go back a few seconds. Let's see Jess Hilarious response. Now she was dead ass serious. It's not a comedy skit. All right.
Keep it. Like, hello?
Hello. Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never ever get. You'll never be that.
Like, hello?
So that clip in itself.
Alrighty then. So now go to the next clip. So this was one of the responses to Just Hilarious. All right. Now again, like I said, even with the first one, you saw it's they can get the parts or whatever. You understand? They can get the surgeries, but the jawbones, the necks, and them damn voices.
Yes.
Them damn voices is gonna reveal it every time. Their speech bewrayeth them. Right? Play the video. Come on, guys. All right. All right.
Hey, I'm gonna just keep it a bug. A lot of cisgender women are just unhappy. A lot of, no, let's use the term that they love. A lot of real women are really unhappy. A lot of real women are really unhappy. A lot of real women are really insecure.
Pause.
And a lot of real...
Now look. Now, the scriptures say, don't make friendship with an angry man, right? It's a spirit. It's a certain spirit when you make a man angry. Like, you remember we was at camp a few years ago, and also Jeremiah was dealing with a transformer, and he was like, sis. He was correcting the guy, right? Damn. And then when he got cut with that anger, they cannot refrain. Cause I guarantee you damn, look at me. Yep. When he is calm, right, and in a peaceful state of his wicked ass mind, he'll be able to manipulate them. But in his anger,
I'm mad.
In his anger, just like we saw with that guy on Pike. When Jeremiah made him angry, Jeremiah was like, whoa, brother.
Hold up.
He woke up. He snapped out of it. Ain't right. Listen, the white man ain't got to that level yet to give y'all a way to turn them vocal cords down. Y'all anger gonna show it every time. All right? I'm telling you. Well, go ahead.
Real women are really bothered that trans women really look better than they really do. Since they really want this real word, bitch, you can have it. Girl, you can have it. Girl, it's not my fault that you mistaken my happiness and my femininity as a challenge. Sweetie, when I was identifying how feminine I was and how far I wanted to go and how I wanted my inside to match my outside had nothing to do with you. Okay? Because it seems like y'all only have so much to say when it comes to a competition. It really seems like y'all only have so much to say when it comes to tearing somebody else down. Girl, don't nobody want to be you. Girl, don't nobody want to be you. Let's be clear, Miss Thing. A lot of you don't want to be you. Bitch, I speak very frequently and openly about my penis, about the type of sex I have, about the type of men that I'm attracted to.
Hey!
Hold up.
Now, can we get that real quick?
Wait a minute. Wait.
So here's the thing. I blame Christianity.
Yes.
You understand? Because, again, you can't judge nobody, right? It's God loved the world. He hate the sin, not the sinner, all this. And now you have started something that has gone to the brink of warfare.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Now you have men with penises talking about how they're more woman than women with vaginas. Make it make sense.
How?
Wisdom of Solomon 14:22.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14 verse 22. Moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of God.
Right. Going into idolatry, right? Creating idols with crosses, images of white Jesus. That wasn't enough for them. Go ahead.
But whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance.
You got to think of the war of ignorance that's in the mind of a transformer.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up every day. You look in the mirror if it's tall enough. And you see something hanging and swinging every day. And you have to ignore that thing. That's ignorance to the highest level. You have to ignore it. You wake up, you scratching. It's not a C word. You understand? It's not a clitoris. Right? You're scratching. You're scratching something that hangs and dangles. You understand? Right? You gotta piss. Well, they probably sit down. They probably sit down.
Come on now, dog.
You understand? But still, they got testicles, bruh. Every day they got to ignore 3 hanging objects from their body until they get the surgery. You understand? Till they become eunuchs, right? But up until that point, they got to ignore that every single day. Go ahead.
Those so great plagues called they peace.
That's a plague.
Right.
Listen. For one, you don't have a vagina, so your intercourse is taking place through a exit-only passageway. You understand? That's pain. That's a plague, and you get the recompense of that error in your ass in the form of diseases. That's a plague. The fact that you walking around trying to convince people and tell people your pronouns, and that's a plague.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
But they trying to make peace out of it. Come on, that is insanity. Just hilarious, broken. Listen, what's the difference between you and a person with a mental disorder of insanity that believes something that is absolutely not reality? What's the damn difference? You guys are insane. To call a plague peace is insane. Go ahead.
For while as they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites, they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled.
Go ahead.
But either one slew another treacherously, or grieved him by adultery.
All this stuff going on in a Christian church. You understand?
Right.
Abortion, adultery, etc. All this stuff going on in the name of Christianity. Go ahead.
So that there reigned in all men without exception.
Watch this.
Blood.
Come on.
Manslaughter.
Come on.
Theft.
Come on.
Dissimulation.
Come on.
Corruption.
Come on.
Unfaithfulness.
Come on.
Tumult.
Come on.
Perjury.
Come on.
Disquieting of good men.
Come on.
Forgetfulness of good terms.
Come on.
Defiling of souls.
Stop right there. Defiling of souls. Because that's step one. A lot of these guys and girls, they get touched early in their life.
Right.
And they get confused. You got sick pedophiles of both genders, men and women, that do this to children and defile their soul and confuse. They be lying to. I was born in, no, when you was 5, your uncle took you in a closet, and from that point on, your desires with your shit,
you wired
the
different.
demons.
Right.
You understand?
Message.
So the fouling of souls, and what else?
Changing of kind.
So the souls will become so defiled that they would go to the extremity of, what does it say on the side of that word? Do you have that in your Bible? The 2 lines? All right, read the ones on mine.
Or sex.
Or what?
Or sex.
So the Bible is clear in what it's making reference to when it says changing of kind. The Bible is prophesying that through idolatry, through the religion of Christianity, there would spring forth transgender. The transgender community will spring forth in the name of Christianity. The Bible is real. We got to stop playing with this book. It's real. That's why you have insane people like this. Because in the name of Christianity, the democratic society, the white man giving them many, give me that in Ecclesiastes 7. The white man granting them many pills and shots and surgeries and things of that nature. They can build themselves to have a level of an outward appearance of the sex that they're not, that God did not create them to be. Read that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 7.
29.
Ecclesiastes 7 verse 29.
Come on.
Lo, this only have I found, that God have made man upright.
So God made man upright. Like you said, we stand up and piss, right? God made man upright. Go ahead.
But they have sought out many inventions.
But man has sought out many inventions. So-called white man has created so many things to the point that you can change your sex. You understand? And people will be forced to acknowledge you as that, whatever your pronouns. All right?
Come on, man.
So let's move on. We're gonna take a little U-turn. No, matter of fact, we can skip the Ricky Smiley. Cause I don't like his show anyway, cause he got a sodomite on there.
Right.
We're gonna take a semi detour, right? It's talking about the same thing, but it's in a different realm. All right? Not that one. Right. They're not paying attention. That's it right there. That's it right there. The Joe Rogan podcast. So watch this, y'all. Play that. This is another thing that got women upset at trans women. All right? Who they once advocated for. Play.
People were calling me a bigot because of this Fallon Fox thing. It was stunning because it was so confusing to me. I'm like, I'm talking about defending a biological woman. Like, these biological women, at least 2 of them, got the fuck beaten out of them by Fallon Fox before they found out that she used to be a man. I'm like, that's not an issue to these people? And so this one woman said, she's always been a woman. And I said, okay. She impregnated a woman and got her pregnant. I go, what about then? She goes, even then.
Yeah,
so even then, she was a woman. She was a woman when she was fucking a woman with her dick and getting that woman pregnant. Like, we are in fantasy land.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's so many people.
So basically, when you defend some madness, some confusion like that, you go down a rabbit hole of denial. Y'all remember the clip about the abortion when a woman was like, okay, when a child is 6 weeks in the womb, it's her choice. And she went out. So when a child is 2 years old, it's her choice.
Yeah, right.
Dumbass, that's murder. You going to jail for life. What the you talking about? Right. But it's still, if she want to murder her 2-year-old, it's her choice. What the hell is you talking about?
That's crazy.
You understand? But once you in there, you just got to stay there. You got to stand on that. So yes, even when it was a man having kids, impregnating women, it was a woman. Shut your dumb ass up. Now, play that now, because I was seeing shorts and clips. I was thinking that they was editing it to be funny. In terms of when the guy opened his mouth after getting the victory you understand? Mm-hmm. So I had to find the raw footage. And it was written. It wasn't no editing taking place. All right? Put that on the screen, y'all. Play that.
Tournament fight. Your winner by knockout, Fallon, Queen of Swords, Fox.
How you feeling right now? I'm feeling excellent. That was sweet, huh? Did you like that? Yeah! And I want to tell everyone else.
Listen. Do y'all hear that voice? Yep. That sound like a super villain. What the? Listen. Like I said, I'm looking at it in shorts, and I'm like, they just trying to be funny, right? That's the unedited, untampered with. That's how he really sound. He in the ring fighting women. He literally broke that woman's skull. Damn. Broke her damn skull, bruh.
That's crazy.
Got on the mic. I don't have the brothers I know voice ain't that damn deep.
Right.
And she is a woman's League champion.
Y'all like that, huh?
What the hell?
They did it again. They did it again.
Him.
Go to the next video, y'all. Go to the next video. This is making women speak out. This damn her cogitation got exposed. But go ahead, play her.
Ever been injured by a trans woman? No, and I don't want to sign up to be. Guys, I've played in co-ed tournaments. I've played against guys. Any girl that's played against guys will tell you. I play basketball. A girl shoving me and a guy shoving me is a completely different thing. Like, a guy can lightly shove you and you'll be thrown across the room. Girls don't have that kind of power. And instances like this have happened. Why would we keep pushing it to make it the norm? No. Have I ever been injured by a trans woman?
All right.
No.
So yeah, she like, no, I don't want to. I haven't played against trans women, and I don't want to. You understand? I know what it feels like to play against biological men. That's
Should
not,
trans women be included?
I'm not signing up for that. You understand? So go to the next video. Come on.
Included in feminist conversations. How about in women's spaces?
Yes, they're women. What's the question? Trans women are women.
I want to come at this from the position of an athlete.
Oh, Jesus.
I play semi-pro basketball, semi-pro volleyball. So when it comes to athletic spaces, I don't think that trans women should be allowed into athletic spaces. As female athletes, we work so incredibly hard for the little opportunity there is in women's sports.
Would this be a barrier for you?
There's no barrier. There's less opportunity in some industries.
That's what a barrier is.
There's less, and so it's like you're going to take the little opportunity that we're given. And the problem is we can't compete. We can't. Like, I'm 6 foot. If I go up against a 6 foot guy and I play basketball with him, he's going to body me.
Have you tried confidence?
Eli, hold on, Minnie.
Sorry,
Eli.
confidence can't make me bench what a guy benches.
Should trans women be included?
Sheesh. So basically, the women that have to defend this BS, this is the things they have to utter out their mouth. You got to be just, come on, just toughen up, woman.
Confidence.
You understand? Don't be, trans women are women. If they take over the sport, then it is what it is. Just get better.
Oh, man.
You understand? When they're not biologically settled. Can we get that 1 Peter 3, verse 7? 1 Peter 3, verse 7. All right, let's see what the Most High God said concerning women. All right? Let's get that.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, and verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel.
So, of course, right, spiritually, that's the main, you understand, context of what it's going into, right? But physically as well, God did, when it comes, of course, there are little men and big women, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you match them up, when you get a 6 foot, 200-pound man and a 6 foot, 200-pound woman, that 6 foot, 200-pound man is stronger. You understand? It's a difference when you ratio it, when you understand, when you
right
properly versus the versus.
Right.
The man is, the woman is the weaker vessel. That's the point. God made them to be supporters, not equal to the man. It's God set them up biologically to come up short in that area, right? For their divine purpose. All right, so go to the next video.
I do think that trans women have every right to compete in women's sports. When trans women are on hormones, the hormones break their body down.
I think the research shows that trans women do happen to have a biological advantage against biological women. They do have male bone density, male wingspan, male hand size, feet size, lung capacity. All of these things are going against women, biological women, when trans women start to enter their spaces.
Can you throw out some statistics?
There's an abundance of research.
Pause it. So listen, this right, you shouldn't have to give any statistics for this. You know damn well it ain't no hormone pills in the world that can shorten a man's wingspan when he decides to go trans.
Stop it.
That can make a man's hands and feet shrink. You know damn well that don't exist. So give me that in 1 Timothy 6 verse 20. The white man make hormone pills. The gay man that want to be a woman gets emboldened. Yeah, see, we can, even though my voice haven't changed, but we can,
look at me.
Hormone pills, I change. With your hands, though.
You can't make this stuff up.
Your reach.
Your lungs is bigger.
Your boots.
Right.
Read what you got.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6 and verse 20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babbling and oppositions of science.
So the white man is God's op, right? Like we talk about dudes got ops or whatever. The white man is God's op. He our ops. It is what it is. And the tool that they use against God's, the way that he created nature, male and female, and with the biological makeups or whatever, the white man uses science to oppose that. So he goes in a laboratory and he creates hormone pills to alter your DNA and the way that you think and operate emotionally or whatever. But he has not come to the level of mastering the shrinkage of body parts.
Hell no.
Bone density. You understand? It's not there. All right? He got to humble down. He ain't made it there yet. So go back to the clip. Go back to the clip, man. Come on.
There's even trans activists who agree with exactly what I'm saying. Even she just spoke to the fact that her bone density did not change in going on hormones and changing these things.
So if you can't throw out the statistics, we're not doing enough of the work.
Can you produce statistics about the bone density of biological men and how it changes upon being on hormones and whether or not it levels out to biological women?
I actually cannot, because when I would think of those statistics, I would think it was BS.
So it's no, give me that in Romans chapter 1.
That's just
Romans 1 and 20. It's no debating it's no reasoning with these people. You understand? Well, I just don't believe that. Right. You understand?
Don't fall for it.
Your voice is testifying against you.
You look like
what Steve Harvey say? Think like a man or something?
Yeah. Act like a lady, think like a man.
Yeah. That's
I'm
what
telling
they
this, man.
Read what you got.
Right.
Start at 26.
The book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 26. For this cause, God gave them up unto vile affection.
And this is all rooted, like we read in Wisdom of Solomon 14. When you read Romans 1, it's rooted in idolatry, right? So, for this cause of idolatry, right, these false religions, God gave them up unto vile affections. Go ahead.
For even their women.
Even their what?
Their women.
Read.
Did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
So the Bible talks about trans men. That verse is talking about trans men, women who seek to become men, right? Go ahead.
And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one towards another.
And there's the trans woman. She's in the Bible. You understand? Read on.
Men with men, working that which is unseen.
So God, it don't say men with trans women. It say men with men. You understand? Because when you born with a dingaling, you're not able to change that. It is what it is. So when you alter yourself, but you look like a lady with the breasts and the booty, but you got big ass Michael Jordan hands. You understand? You got Dwight Howard feet. You got LeBron James neck. You understand? You got Shaq voice. And you trying to work that with a man like you a woman. Stop it. Get some help.
Stop
That is unseemly. Go ahead.
And receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet.
Go ahead.
And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind.
A reprobate mind is a mind void of judgment. There's no reasoning with a reprobate mind. Give me the statistics. Okay, here's the statistics. Well, I think they're BS anyway. You understand? You can't do nothing with. You can't work with that.
You can't make this stuff up.
They wake up and see testicles every day and tell the world that they're a woman. You can't reason with that.
This is affliction.
Read on.
To do those things which are not convenient.
Because if every man just started to prefer trans women instead of cis women, the earth would with no more population. We would depopulate completely. We would become extinct. That is not convenient for the sake of humanity. Go ahead.
Being filled with all unrighteousness,
Come on.
fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy.
Full of what?
Full of envy.
Because they envy the real woman.
Right.
You want to be the woman so bad that you say you better than her. Full of envy. Go ahead.
Murder. Debate.
Full of what?
Debate.
Debate. You would never win an argument against a sodomite. It's not happening.
This is affliction, brothers.
It's not happening. It's no reasoning with them. Thus saith the Lord God.
That's a
Let's
fire
go to this
precept
video.
right
We gotta get through this stuff. All right. Go to the next video. Come on.
That indicates that there are two sexes is now offensive because we're meant to be entirely focused on people who deny that fact and who also aren't happy with their own sex. So I distinguish those two groups. There are trans people who aren't happy being the sex that they are, and some of them are quite realistic about that. They know what their sex is. They know it makes them unhappy. They're perfectly easy and nice to talk to. And then there's other ones who want the whole world broken to fit them back into the sex category that they're not. And then there's a much larger penumbra of people who think of themselves as allies, for whom it's extremely important to deny the fact that there are two sexes. And so those are the people who are destroying women's rights, are destroying children's education, are destroying gay people's rights because you can't have sexual orientation without sex. They're willing to break absolutely everything in order that some men can count as women and some women can count as men. Well,
Drop the bomb on
Do
the
y'all hear
LGBT.
this?
Yep.
That's why the T is breaking off from the LGBT, is breaking off from that alphabet club. Because women, the feminists, they not feeling them. Not only that, gays. Men who are effeminate, but they know that they a man, I'm just a gay man, they are messing stuff up for them. You understand? Now it's war between them too.
Right.
They willing to destroy. This is why God said, I'm not the author of confusion.
Right.
Where confusion is every evil work. With that confusion, it's literally destroying all order and structure of everything. You understand? Literally. And they willing to go to that extreme to live their lie. You understand? They will destroy every social construct in the world to exist.
You can't make this stuff.
Play the next video.
Men who identify as women, women who identify as men, they claim, the opposite gender of their birth gender because they feel they are trapped inside the wrong body. As a society, we accepted this. Then we got transracial. Rachel Dolezal, the white woman who pretended to be black and even led a chapter of the NAACP until she was exposed and thrown out, she claimed she wasn't pretending to be black. She is black because she feels black. She's a black woman trapped in a white woman's body. She's transracial, she says. As a society, we accepted this for the most part, except some liberals who claimed transracial is a thing, but Rachel Dolezal doesn't qualify because she's an imposter and a liar, and imposters and liars aren't entitled to their feelings or their identity. There's more. After transgender and transracial, we got transabled. Yeah, this one's really messed up. Physically healthy people who feel they should have been born disabled. A man in Great Britain cut off his arm because he felt like an amputee. A woman in North Carolina poured drain cleaner in her eyes because she felt blind. Transgender, transracial, transabled. Guess what's next? A grown man posting an ad on Craigslist wanting a nanny because he identifies as a baby. You can't make this stuff up. Ridiculous? Perhaps, but who's to say anymore if that's how he feels? If a man can be a woman because he feels like one, if a white person can be a black person because she feels like one, if a healthy person can mutilate herself because she feels disabled, if a grown man can be a baby because he feels infantile, where does this end? Can a child be an adult because she feels like a grown-up? Can a teenager buy alcohol because he identifies as over 21 years of age? Can a grown man attend kindergarten because he identifies as a 6-year-old girl? Can a child spend the day at doggy daycare instead of school because the child feels like a canine? If not, why not? If a kid can be transgender because he feels like a girl, who are we to tell a child he must attend school or obey his parents or refuse him a beer when he orders one? You can't have it both ways. If children have a right to parents providing for them, and a man identifies as a child because he feels he is a child trapped in an adult body, and if we're playing by these twisted, disordered, ridiculous rules where illusion and emotions trump objective truth, aren't we violating his rights by refusing him the love and care and financial support every child deserves? Just something for liberals to think about before they push the boundaries of identity politics past the point of no return. When you sacrifice objectivity and reality like transgender, transracial, transabled, transspecies, transaged, you get cultural absurdity. And we promise to cover it every step of the way because it has only just begun.
So basically, it's a rabbit hole.
Right.
You can't, that's why God laws cannot be done away with. Because when you open that door, now it's legions of demons. You understand? For you know it's regret, not decadence, now destruction.
Right.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Get Ephesians 4:25 real quick. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 25.
The book
concerning trans anything. Go ahead.
The book of Ephesians chapter 4, verse 25. Wherefore, putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor.
So we know damn well if a child goes to a bar and he says, I'm trans grown. Get the out of here. You understand?
Come on,
if a man tries to hire a nanny and says, I want to be nursed. I want to be breastfed. Get the out of here, you sick bastard.
Come on, man.
But you let these guys say and take claim to pronouns that don't belong to them. You opening the door to wickedness.
Right.
You understand that all manners and levels. That's why God laws can never be done away with. That's why I said this is all Christianity's fault. You understand? It is through the ideology of Christianity that these things have taken dominion in the earth. Now play the next video.
I don't know why it was your comment that made me have an absolute light bulb moment about this, but I can't wait to share. The reason I think cis people are so resistant to using the adjective cis to describe themselves is because they're afraid we as trans people are trying to make cis a subcategory of womanhood the way they see transness as a subcategory of woman. Being trans is not a subcategory of any gender. If you're a man, you could be a trans man or a cis man. If you're a woman, you could be a trans woman or a cis woman. Neither cis or trans is any sort of qualifier to the validity of your gender. It's just an adjective describing the journey you took to arrive at where you are now. What you're saying here is there are trans women and then there's just women, but that's not it. There's women, and within women there's cis and trans. Do you see how that's the issue? Putting people in subcategories is a tool to dehumanize and invalidate their existence. But cis is not a subcategory. It's just an adjective, and it's offensive because naming your privilege feels like an attack when you're not ready to fight for equality.
Y'all, I can't do this. I'm so sorry, but I try my best to try to understand people and put myself in other people's shoes, no matter how I come off on social media. But it's very hard for me to understand and grasp the trans community for these type of reasons, because you guys forcefully force things down people's throats and you're making a lot of people dislike you, and I can see why. The fact that you will not leave people alone with this cis women, cis man, all this, it's annoying. We are women,
Sisters
and if you want to be
not like that damn cis word, I'm telling you. So the doctrine is, listen, there is male and female. That's the twist. There is only man and woman. In the category of man, you have trans woman and cis woman.
That's crazy.
In the category of woman, you have you see, they've equalized themselves with women by giving them a prefix as well as them. Mm-hmm. You're not a woman, you're a cis woman. I'm a trans woman. We're both women. You understand? That's the trick. That's the Jedi mind trick, y'all.
Right, that's evil.
That is what they do. Now go to the next clip, y'all. It get worse. It get worse.
Hey, this world gotta end.
It gets worse. Play that.
To be honest with you guys, I am tired of TERFs making a mockery of real women. Oh, what? You were born with ovaries? You bleed every month? You have XX chromosomes? Yeah, that's cute. Tell me what other external factor that doesn't apply to all of you defines you. At the end of the day, you're out here thinking that trans women are making a mockery of you when it's the exact opposite. You are pretending that you know that you are a woman when the only people here who know that for sure are the ones who have put in the work to understand themselves. The trans women. You have put zero work into actually understanding yourself. You are only a woman because everybody else around you looked at these same external factors that you look at and said,
She had a trans woman. They tried to build up to
she
it.
confused. She confused me for a moment.
That's a he. That's not a she.
Oh,
that's a man.
That's a guy, Baruch. Also, Baruch. That is a guy.
Whatever that is, confused the hell out of me.
What he's saying is the real women are trans women because they the only women that put in the work to become women.
That's what Kevin Gates said.
Don't fall for
And
it.
that's so stupid.
Damn you dumb.
Yeah,
go ahead.
They don't know what they fighting for because just 2 trans ago, they were saying that the other women were the gatekeepers and let us be a part of the team with y'all. Now you get to Esau, the real trans, what they really started it. They're like, no, trans women are the women, not regular women.
Stop
what
it.
Are they? What are the birthers now?
All right, go over and finish the clip. Come on.
seems like woman behavior to me. And you went, all right, the only person making a mockery of womanhood is you because you do not fully understand what makes you a woman. Stop harassing trans women. I don't even identify as a woman, and I'm more of a woman than you. It's okay to be scared of cishet men, but don't take it out on people who aren't even a threat.
All right, get off of that. All right, go to the next one, y'all. Give me 2nd Ezra 9 and 20 while they go ahead and get it, and then play the video, play that clip. Come on.
India, in Delhi I think he is, he's aiming to be the first surgeon in the world to implant a uterus into a man transitioning into a woman. His aim is to allow a transgender woman to be able to give birth.
Bruv.
It's been attempted before, but it's resulted in horrendous outcomes. People have died with this kind of uterus transplant.
Go ahead.
We've done uterus transplants from woman to woman. It's been done, but not been done. You can't take a uterus from a woman and put it into a man. That's not been done successfully so far. And this guy is trying to do that. And let me tell you, I made a video about that. It divided the room.
There's a million questions there. I can't even dive into that.
All right, read that scripture.
2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 20.
Go ahead.
So I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were come into it.
So this is a dangerous world. They trying to create surgeries to where you can transplant a uterus from a woman to a man successfully. When it gets to that point, but I'm telling you, we gotta pray for the nukes to fly.
Yes.
We gotta do that now, but I'm just saying, how long can we go with that? You understand? That is the world that we coming into. All right, now play these last couple of clips just to show that trans women, like the trans woman, the guy that said, I don't even identify as a woman, but I'm more women than women. They don't even know, they cannot define what a woman is. All right, play them clips.
What is a woman?
What the hell is even that?
Well, can you tell me what a woman is?
No, I can't. Because it's not for me to say. Womanhood looks different for everybody.
What do you define a woman as?
An adult human female.
And what does a female mean?
Someone with female reproductive organs. When you're female, it goes right down to your bones, your DNA. So that's why if someone dies, we could dig up their bones 100 years from now. We have no idea what they believed in their head, but we can tell what sex they were because it's ingrained in every fiber of their being.
Perfect.
What is a woman?
All righty, go to the next one.
Cut.
Go to the next one. Can't fight against God.
Hey, just to be clear, that was a woman masquerading as a man holding hands with a woman, man masquerading as a woman, right?
I don't know. Yeah. I know that nigga with the beard, that's a damn man.
Right, but the other one was
trying to be a woman. The other one was a non-binary.
Transmasculine, whatever, yeah.
Damn!
Play the next one.
actually a part of that organization that was going to come and try and derail you tonight. I didn't hear a single thing, though, that constituted an attack on queer or trans lives or an attack on me personally. So I don't know what they were on about there. Everything that you have said on gender identity, gender expression, John Money, pronoun usage, the sex sharing distinction, you are 100% correct.
Wow.
You are 100% correct. I don't know if you've ever heard that from a trans person before. And it is an absolute travesty that the trans community bases everything on such vacuous concepts. I don't agree with your conclusion, the model that you're postulating of gender. If this is the most dire issue of the age, do you really think that a method of simply recoursing to the most simplistic matter of approach is what we should be doing here?
Yes. The underlying fact, the underlying reality is simple. There are only males and females in the human race. There are no other categories. Do you agree that there are only males and females in the human race?
No.
What are the other categories if not male and female?
We're going to be here all night.
We're not, because there's none that you can list.
I'm actually part of that organization that was going to come and try and derail you tonight.
So
I didn't hear.
Look, y'all, listen. Give me Deuteronomy. We're going to end it right here. Deuteronomy 33 and 29. So, conclusion, we got to pray for Christ to return as soon as possible. All right? You got men that's claiming the title of women to the point where they say there are more women than women, but they don't even know how to define a woman.
Right.
You understand? And listen, all of this stuff is all woman worship. Like it say in Surah 25, or the woman came to beginning of sin, through her we all die. A trans woman is a man that wants to be a woman. He envies a woman to the point that he wants to become her. A trans man is a woman that wants to be a man so she can lick on woman as if she's a man. It's lesbianism. You understand? So the woman trying to be a man is a lesbian. She want the pussy. And the damn man trying to be a woman, he want to be a woman. It's all he wants to have a pussy.
Right.
One want to get the. Let me stop using. I'm sorry. One want to get the coochie. One want to have a coochie. It's all women worship. You understand? That's all. That's what it all boils down to.
Exactly.
All right. So read that. We gonna close it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33 and verse 29.
Bring it up.
Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee.
All praise to the Most High. We find out that we are Israel in the last days.
That's right.
All right. We're not trans-American. We Israel. Go ahead.
O people, saved by the Lord,
Read.
the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency.
Come on.
And thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee.
So all of these oppositions of science are going to be exposed. You understand? Oh, you can be this and you can be that and we can change into this and blah, blah. Listen, God said your enemies are going to be found liars. A man is a man. There is male and female like God said in the beginning, and there's nothing that you can do about it. All right? The truth shall spring up out of the earth. Let's talk truth. Our enemies gonna be found liars, y'all. It's gonna be all right. We in an age of decadence right now. This is expected. God prophesied it in Wisdom of Solomon, the 14th chapter. Changing of kind. All right? So women, I understand your frustration, but the solution is just to repent.
Right.
You understand? Just repent.
That's right.
You really kind of helped start it. It is what it is. You co-signed them, and now they saying they more women than you. Now you pissed off. All right? Coming back to God is the only solution. It's the only us.
That's
With
right.
that, we say shalom.
Shalom.